Hi there. When backpacking, our gear choices are a compromise between comfort and weight. Ideally, our packs would weigh nothing and give us all the creature comforts we wanted. The reality is, we often take more gear than we need, which weighs us down and makes backpacking trips not as enjoyable as they could be. Lowering our base weight by taking only what we need and reviewing our gear choices after each trip is worthwhile. So here are my 5 gear choices for lowering my base weight in 2022. Firstly, let's look at my massage ball. A massage ball may not be essential gear for many, but over the past years I've found it very useful for rolling out my muscles at the end of the day. The first one I bought was made of rubber, which of course weighed a lot. This Cork one is much lighter, but massages my muscles just as well. Secondly, let's look at my towel. My original towel is fairly compact in size and does not weigh much. The new towel that I've got is a third of its weight, slightly smaller. I found on my Dartmoor trips last year that it dried me just as well as the original one. Thirdly, let's look at my first aid kit bag. In my opinion, a first aid kit is essential gear for any backpacker. This case is okay for day walks, but for backpacking it is a little heavy. So I decided to replace it with a dry bag when I go backpacking. Fourthly, let's look at my trowel. A lot of backpackers use this orange trowel or one similar to it, but I was after something a little smaller and lighter, so I bought this one. On a recent day hike, I tried out the 2 trowels in some woods. As you can see, with the same force applied, they cut into the ground equally well. I was a bit concerned that the handle on the new trowel was a bit thin, but it didn't cut into my hands as much as I thought it might do. And finally, let's look at my sit mat. My original sit mat is okay for walks where I don't cover many miles, but I do find on longer hikes and backpacking trips it would be useful to have a longer mat that I could lie on, especially when the ground is muddy or wet. So I bought this longer mat and cut it down so that it's just long enough for me to lie on. And it also gives me enough space to repair my feet without them getting muddy or wet. So there you have it, my 5 smarter gear choices for lowering my base weight this year. I hope you found this video useful and it's got you thinking on how you might reduce your base weight too. If you have any ideas, why not comment below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.